He's got a camera older than sin. Clicks it on and the show begins.
Yeah.
Hello, guys. Trying to get a drink of coffee there real quick. So, start the show. Welcome everybody to another fun-filled week of Grumpy's Coffee Shop. So, anyways, yeah, let me bring up the chat here so I can see if anybody.
Yeah, I'm the first one.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. So,
usually
so
Joe
anyways,
or
usually Joe or Grant or somebody's watching. Yeah. But yeah. So, Art, how was your day off yesterday?
Good. Just stayed around. Made a couple AI kind of political stuff. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of them is one's going to be coming out right now, and the other one yesterday, I'm trying to think, was the one that comes out today is the people that run Rhino Watch Colorado.
Right.
A couple of them are radio personalities, and you pretty much know they run the show. And then Dave Williams, the former GOP chair, and they're counting their money, saying, "Wow, we got." And they hear a knock on the door, and Julie Hayden goes over and looks in the peephole and goes, "Oh no, it's Nick Shirley, that civilian."
That guy, yeah.
And they're all in a panic, and Dave Williams is
chasing down the Leering Center, so
he's trying to put his laptop in the shredder, and
I look forward to watching that.
Wait. Brenda's here.
Brenda's here, yes. I was waiting for
Brenda. Breaking news. Brenda's here.
Brenda's here.
I was waiting for Art to shut up long enough.
Start the show
we'll watch the video when it comes out. Or if we haven't seen it, we'll go and watch it.
Okay.
All right, Dominic, because I was still in the entry area of the. Anyways, Dominic, so how's your day been, and how's things been?
Yeah, so far it's been a bit cloudy, but we're having fairly above average temperatures. We're 68 and 69 in June, when we're only normally 55 and 60 at most. So it's really going off here, I tell you.
Yeah, well, that's the way it's been. We went from 7 degrees above average in one day to 7 degrees below average, and another day at about a 14-point drop.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, almost 20. Because we went from the 90s, the low, like 91 down to about 71. So
yeah.
And we had thunderstorms to hey Grant. So we had thunderstorms to back all that weather change up, and it looks like we got some more thunderstorms coming in. So
yeah, it seems that thunderstorms seem to be a pretty popular thing recently. Because I was watching Dennis Lovelady the other night, and he was doing his sunrise, and he put it up, and it started singing, and then he looks around and he pans the camera around, and it was absolutely black and menacing.
Yeah. We've had quite a few storms in the area, so yeah. And so Charles, how is it? How are you doing, and how are things in your neck of the woods?
Good. Had a really great day today. And it's funny because my weather was very similar to yours. We were having some brutal days between the heat and humidity, and although we still had high humidity today, the actual outside temperature dropped like 20 degrees.
Yes.
And we had rain all night long and the thunderstorm last night.
Yeah.
I posted the new video in the chat.
I saw that. Yeah. So let me see. There you go. You guys can check out his video. So
we we had the same thing yesterday. We were down in the 60s. We went from
Yeah.
the 80s down in the 60s. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it was just
cool.
yeah, it was chilly all day yesterday. And I did get out a little bit today, and it was a little better, but it was still. I walked out there and I almost felt fall like. It's like, what the hell? But I wish we could send some rain to Florida. We've had flash flooding around here, uh, in areas. So
We
and
need rain here in Colorado as well. We're in a drought.
not even now. I don't know about western Oklahoma, but I think they're pretty well, except maybe up in the Panhandle. But that place is, that's no man's land, anyways.
Yeah. Hmm.
Just a bunch of lonely cattle ranchers. Or
Yep. Well,
maybe,
unless you're in Boise City.
yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. So, anyways, but yeah, that's what's been going on. But yeah, so Charles, did you by chance watch the Donald Trump's birthday extravaganza last night?
No, I mean, I knew it was coming up, but I didn't even know when it was on.
Yeah, it was on last night. It was I watched it. I'm not a UFC fan per se. I don't necessarily, I'll watch the highlights. I like multiple martial arts of any type, but I usually watch the special ones on YouTube that are. But
Yeah.
I watched that whole damn thing. I was up till after midnight last night
Oh,
watching that
wow.
damn thing, and actually I was up till almost 1 o'clock because I watched the. What was unique about it? I mean, I can understand there's probably some people that were pretty pissed about it because it was a pretty big extravaganza to have on the east lawn of the White House or whatever lawn that is of the White House, and it was. I will say this much: that was a huge, huge turnout. I mean, there was 2,000 people on the White House lawn watching this.
Wow.
And a lot of them were military.
Yeah.
And what was really, I mean, this was Freedom 250. This was about freedom in America, and they really played up patriotism on this. And I thought they did a beautiful job
Good.
of it. And
Good.
they went through and put up different presidents that have done a lot as far as forming our nation and done great things for our nation, and they didn't just put up all Republicans. They had
Yeah.
they had FDR, they had John F. Kennedy, they had Harry
I am
Truman.
not a crook.
They didn't have Richard Nixon up there.
No.
Yeah, but they. Oh, look here. Yeah, Uncle Bill is I almost said Captain Bill. Uncle Bill.
Oh, Uncle Bill. There's Uncle
Bill.
Yeah.
Hi,
But
Charles.
I mean, it was a great. It was a really well put on. It was really neat because these guides would start their march from inside the White House. One the main the final card and the main card of the night. He started out from the Oval Office, and it was kind of neat. They were escorted. Now, this is the thing. Of course, they were escorted by their entourage, but they always had one member of the military and one member of first responders.
By their
They had,
Montourage?
yeah, their entourage. Yeah.
Mantra. Yeah.
What's the word?
Entourage.
Entourage.
Isn't that what I said?
No,
Entourage?
wait a minute.
No, there's no M. Entourage.
Entourage. Oh, I was getting montage and entourage.
Montage. Yeah.
I merged them together.
So you got a whole bunch
All
of
right, I know what I did now.
got a whole bunch of entourages at the same time. You'd have a montourage.
Yeah, it's a montage.
Yeah.
Montage and entourage were both
Montourage, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're maximum.
I know what I did now when I thought, and when I thought when I said it, I
Montage
didn't
or
quite sound.
entourage.
I thought that doesn't sound. Their entourage. I knew when I said it didn't sound right. Anyways,
No, you didn't.
yeah, last night, yeah. Well, I knew. Anyways, answering Apollo's grace. Yes, last night was brutal. It was it was some pretty bloody fights, but they were good. They didn't go too beyond reasonable.
Yeah.
And but what was neat was, as I said, they had one military and one first responder. Every military guy that escorted them out was a Medal of Honor winner.
Oh.
And now some of them didn't start all the way up at the, there's a few, some of them had to start as he exited out and came down the stairs. Then they escorted him right up to the ring. And those were guys that were in wheelchairs, including the oldest living Medal of Honor winner is 101 years old. He was escorting those guys. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
He shot down 4 aircraft in the Korean War. So, and
I think I deserve if I live to be 101, I just think I deserve a Medal of Honor.
Yeah.
Just for making it that long, he deserves a medal.
He deserved it just for that. You're right. Yeah.
Hey, Mark.
But it was. Hey, Mark, how you doing? I don't know if you guys saw it, but here it's like last week or so, Mark's dad passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I meant to send my condolences when I was on here last time, and I forgot about it. But
hey,
Brian. But yeah, I mean, it was. I think it was a UFC fight. Okay, it was done as tasteful as you could, considering it was Dana White and Donald Trump sitting in the front row. I thought it was great that all the fighters showed a lot of respect for the president.
That sounded like an insult to the president and Dana White just now.
Well, I didn't mean it like as an insult, but they put on pretty extravagant. They do pretty extravagant stuff. So it was quite extravagant.
Well, it was pretty relatively nice considering Donald Trump was in the farm.
Well,
what the F was that about?
No, I said it was pretty extravagant. Is what I said.
Yeah.
When you consider Dana White and Donald Trump
in the entourage.
You know what I meant was, them and their entourage. Bite me, Art. But
join my entourage.
Yeah, me and my entourage. Yeah, I'm doing my montage with my entourage. My entourage. Yeah.
This is so cool. You know what this is?
A piece of paper.
Oh, it's your mortgage. You're gonna burn your mortgage right on.
Document prepared by. I can't show you, but it's online. Yeah, this is a. You can look this up for free right online. It's public. This is the satisfaction of mortgage.
Oh, okay.
They
finally got that letter to me.
Okay.
Outstanding and congratulations.
It was your thing that says your urethra is clear.
It warms my heart. It does me good to know that you lay up at night thinking of my urethra.
Yeah,
it does. It does. Your concern for my urinary tract is heartwarming.
Well, that too, and that your bottom.
You warm my cockles.
Yeah.
If he's close enough, something else.
I don't even know what make you think of bringing it up, but thank you for your concern. Because I'm not sitting here thinking about like say Dominic's urethra, but or his coccyx or any of the other uncomfortable words that come from that nether region of your person. But thank you. Thank you for your concern.
Well, here's a question.
I'll send you some pics.
Okay.
Exactly where are the cockles and why are they warm?
Yeah, there you go.
Ask Art. He seems to know.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Well, Bill has the clearest one. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
hi, Brenda.
Hey, Brenda.
Brenda. All right, wait. It's Brenda. Got to do this. Sorry. Now, I can't really use that with anybody else now because I've assigned that to Brenda.
Assigned that to Brenda, yeah.
To rename that to Brenda. Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah.
So like an Art comes, I'll have to find a sound effect for each of you guys. Like if Artie shows up, we could do that one. And let me see. Oh no. Here's Artie's.
Shut up, bitch.
There we go. That's what we want.
Yeah, that one
for you, Bill.
Well, I mean, it's appropriate. I can't argue with that.
Well,
according to science, apparently it is healthy. Men stay healthier by releasing flatulence 4 to 5 to 6 times a
I
day.
think it's 5 to 7 times a day. It's normal for flatulence. Yeah, I saw that.
Did you see that comedy routine as well?
Well, yeah, comedy routine. It was on.
It was on Gutfeld.
Gutfeld, and then somebody in
And
the
Tyra
audience.
says, "Oh, wait a minute! That guy out there says, see, I told you."
Yeah, the guy over there just said to his wife, "See,
I told you."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was funny when I saw that. So, but
here's
but
the
yeah,
sound.
I mean,
Here's the sound for Charles.
Kneel before Plastizod.
That would be
that would be Charles. Yeah, but yeah, but no, it last night's UFC 250, Freedom 250. I thought was
Freedom 250.
very well done. Is very patriotic. I thought everybody showed.
I get hard on every time I see Hot Wings. Oh boy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you guys hear that?
Yes, we did.
Oh, I apologize. That was unintentional.
Yeah.
He's a douche nozzle.
Yeah, no. See, but that was actually you saying it, so.
Yeah, that's the difference. Yeah, that was Art saying that on Saturday night.
I'm a fucking midget, man.
Yeah, I got that one.
Oh, that's a different one. No, that one from Saturday night was pretty good.
Yeah.
And see, what's going to happen is months from now, that will still be around, but nobody will remember how the conversation even started. That you said that. All they're going to remember is what you said about Hot Wings and your attraction to them.
So, being Hot Wings.
Yeah, we should. Hello, Dan.
Well, I understand why you might get an erection when you see how. I mean,
here's one for Dan.
Trying to compete in length.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Shit.
Okay, I'm just not saying, but
I'm sorry. Did I interrupt your flow? Your train of thought?
Oh, mine? No, I don't have a train of thought. I mean, that train left the station a long time ago, and I don't know where it's headed. I think it ran off the tracks.
Yeah.
Even drama queens need a complete fist.
Lord.
I figured you'd like that, Dan. That was but yeah. Anyways, what we were talking about?
UFC.
What we were talking
Fighting.
UFC.
Yeah, mixed martial arts.
I'm not gonna. I think I've said enough about it now. But it was entertaining. I just stayed up way too late watching it.
You got a peace deal going. How about that? Yeah. Price of gas starting to come down now.
Starting.
It was
oil
already
was down to
starting to come downhill.
73 something today.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we were 336. We've been 336 for 3 or 4 days, maybe a week now. So.
Yeah, it's going to take a minute because they got to sell what they got.
Oh,
too,
yeah.
They paid more for it. Depends on the station. Some will bite the bullet on it because it's a loss leader to them. Believe it or not, some gas stations, man, like truck stops when they have gas pumps for regular cars, they're really cheap a lot of times because they might make 2 to 6 cents a gallon on it. Well, first of all, you got volume, but aside from that, people are going to come in and buy cigarettes or buy whatever.
Yeah.
Cigarettes is not the cash cow it once was.
Yeah. And beef jerky. Gotta get that beef jerky. Yeah. And that little bottle of stuff that'll keep you awake. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about at truck stops?
Yeah.
Bill, you look tired. I forgot to ask you, how's your day gone?
It was actually an easy day today for a change. Yeah.
Was it? Okay,
yeah, it was
good.
kind of slow. I was able to get everything, more than everything. I did an extra week scheduling. And yeah, I was just bored waiting for my relief to come in so I can go to the bank, make the deposits and stuff, and then come home. Notice I wasn't particularly late. A little late.
No, you were.
I was here. I was just. I've been watching a lot of those because you watch one guy, and you fall asleep, and then your thing is set to play the next one, So now all I get in my feed is not all I get, but a good percentage of what I get in my feed are body cam videos.
Oh yeah.
Detective this guy and sheriff that guy, and they take other people's arrest caps. They kind of narrate them. I mean, it's pretty interesting. And a lot of people wanted those cameras because of all the abuse, and all it turns out is it's not the cops that are doing the abusing. I mean, it's just great. Not that they don't.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying the ratio is just insane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do we think of inflation numbers? I think they're pretty good. It's like a little over 3%.
Yeah.
That's the inflation numbers. And nobody said we just won the war. The war was won a while ago. They just made a deal to open the strait.
Yep.
So, I don't know.
22 basic cheeseburgers now cost $84. Not in my part of the country.
No.
84 for 22. That's what, a little bit over. About what, $3 a hamburger?
This isn't a politics show.
Yeah, come visit Art's show. 3 Conservative Gimps on Thursday night.
Yeah. Lloyd and Charles will be there. Yep.
Yeah. And I tend to stay away from that on my show, Dan. So
yeah.
I try to, everybody knows.
I know offense. We know you're trying to get a rise out of his cheeseburgers are $84. Come on, you're just trying to be funny. And yes, things are more expensive. And next year they'll be even more expensive.
Yep.
Year after that, they'll be even more expensive.
Yeah, 2008, and that was what 18 years ago. Yeah, things are a little more expensive than they were 18 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I remember when a Mustang was only $2,500 for a brand new Mustang back.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Buy a Volkswagen for like $1,800.
Yep.
I remember gas wars when I was a kid, and gas was actually 9 cents a gallon at one time.
Yeah, I'm not that old.
Yeah,
I don't remember 9 cents.
Well, Lloyd is right there.
In Colorado, one year they had gas wars. We traveled all over the state because they were having state.
How old were you when the gas was 9 cents a gallon?
I was probably about 6.
Oh, yeah. And
so you're talking like
when I was driving, it was 50 cents a gallon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I remember 50 cents.
Yeah.
I remember when it turned 50 cents. I mean,
I remember there was a sign laying in the field that somebody abandoned, and it said 28 cents a gallon, and it had just gone. Because you remember the whole thing was they're just trying to get gas to $1 a gallon. La 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 la. You know how we were gonna, and they did.
Yeah.
They got it up to $1. Nobody was, and you still had to wait online for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in 1968,
you can only buy gas on odd days and even days depending on your license plate. I don't know if you remember that.
Well, in 68, I know it was 22 cents a gallon there in Denver because some of the family came up for my sister's funeral. And there was a few stations like the 7-Eleven. They had it for 22 cents. Because at the time, Colorado, all the time I was growing up, at least in Denver, they had gas wars, price wars,
Yep.
And, before they started outlawing it and saying, you couldn't sell gas for under. Hell, we used to have them here until one of the gas stations got pissed off about it and sued the state and said, or sued over it and said, so the state stepped in and said you can't sell gas for less than you can buy it for. So,
yeah.
See, now I remember, it was 50 cents a gallon
Well, Michael?
Right up until the crisis hit, the gas crisis hit, right about the time I got my first car. Like all that happened all at the same time, and I watched the 50 cents go to 90 or whatever it ended up.
90 cents,
I think it hit $1 at one point, whatever. And then we thought, well, it'll come down. Nah, never came down. Stayed at $1. But it was $1. It stayed at $1 for a long time. We weren't paying, even based on inflation. That's not,
Hey, Michael.
we were just spoiled. Plus, I lived in a country. I had a long way to go each way at the time. So
yeah,
I actually used some gas, and I never cared about the size of the vehicles before. Back then, you used to be able to buy used, good running 4-cylinder cars for a song because nobody wanted them.
Nobody wanted them. Yeah,
gas.
Yeah.
I mean, not that nobody wanted them, but they weren't. People would rather have a truck or something big and comfortable or
Right.
whatever,
yeah.
because it was $1.29 a gallon.
Like a van.
Huh?
Like a van. Or what was that? Mercury Marquis. It's big as a boat.
A Grand Marquis. You mean the Grand Marquis? I had. You can get a Grand Marquis wagon too. Those things. That was like an aircraft carrier. But there were bigger boats. There were bigger cars than that even before that. You had the Chrysler, Chrysler Newport. I mean, like the old one. Then the big. I mean, that you put 6 people.
Well, look at the like the Olds Super 88 or 98, whatever it was.
Olds 88.
Yeah,
Rocket 88.
Yeah, we had one that it had the electric windows and all that stuff, and that's what I took my driver's test in, and and we had snow on the ground. Let me tell you, that was a trick because you goes, turn right here, and I turned right there. Yeah, caught a little bit of ice.
They had 4-wheel drums. They didn't exactly all that much.
Well, there was.
But my dad's Galaxy has 4-wheel drums, and I tell you, it's a totally different ride. You almost have to relearn how to drive that car. The steering on it, just the feel of it. It's totally, you got to actually turn that big wheel several times. But I forgot. You forgot how much they compared to today. It's like a video game practically. You drive with one finger and one foot.
Yeah. Today's
one finger, one toe. Yeah.
But that's what 64 olds.
Right, hey, right.
And that's what's funny. That car, that Galaxy, that's a mid-size car.
Yeah.
Hey, Rod.
Yeah, my dad had what was it, 61 or 62 Cadillac. What was that model?
Coupe de Ville, Sedan de Ville.
Yeah, it had at that time
I had a 78 Sedan de Ville for a while.
The fins were getting smaller, starting to get smaller.
420.
Fold down for your elbow on the front seat and the back seat.
Yep.
And being a little kid, I loved sitting on top of that. And I see all over.
Oh, I like getting up when I was a kid. I like getting up in the back window and laying down, because it had that big back deck back there, and it's big enough, when you was a kid, you could crawl up in the back there and lay down there and watch the traffic go by. This was
like a freaking cat. What's wrong with our kid? I don't know. He thinks he's a furry or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
And mind you, they didn't have the seatbelt laws that they do now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, how about those station wagons where you had the seat that faced the back? Yeah.
Oh yeah. To ride. Yeah.
No, wagons were cool when you were a kid. You jump in the back, facing your cousins or brothers or sisters or whatever, and just screwing around, having a good old time. You had a fancy one. They even had a pop-up table sometimes. But ours was just not fancy.
Yeah, we had a 1956 Buick station wagon. And it was a pain in the ass for them to lay those seats down flat, but we'd go down to New Mexico, and that's what Mom and Dad would do. When Dad got off work, he'd lay the seats down. He'd get out there and they'd make a pallet. Me and my brother and sister would all crawl in the back there, and watch the street lights go by, and and they'd usually wake us up about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and take us, put us in to bed. My aunt's.
Did you
What
mean for
was
this
it?
story to be this long? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, not really. Anyways, yeah, we used
I'm
to
a
ride
dick.
back. But yeah, that was a big station wagon. But yeah,
Yeah.
my neighbors had one of those that had the back seats that face backwards. And during the wintertime, they'd take us to school, and we'd all pile in. And so we'd all fight for that seat in the back. Everybody wanted to be in the back seat because
All right,
that was the
I'm
cool
sorry to
seat.
interrupt you, but I got to say this. I do not understand this effing software because I am logged into your stream, right? And I've got more background choices.
Yeah.
Then when I log into my own stream, and it only holds one.
Exactly.
It allows me to pump up as many as I want right at the moment. So it's like every time I would get ready for a stream, I'd have to throw them up there. And the next time I go in, it keeps one.
I'd love to know why.
It's just odd, man. Like I got this one, obviously, which is one of my favorites, by the way.
Yeah.
And I got this one, which is new.
Right.
Yeah.
Fairly new. Newish.
Right.
Not so
Newish.
Newish, because that was dad had come down with the Stang. And then here's Christmas.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Christmas at the ranch, literally. And then I think the rest are. Oh no, that's mine too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas tree. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the rest are the generic built-in ones. Not that this is a bad one. Kind of like this one actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I'll
I
stay
enjoy
with
that.
this. Yeah, it's a little sunshiny, bright. I feel sunshiny now. But isn't that weird though? Oh no, I missed one. There's another one. So I got.
Yeah, I remember that one.
So I got a few. I don't have them all. I mean, what happened to my star? When I logged into the free version of the other one, the old one we. All my stuff's still there, even though I don't have. I just have the free account, and there's like 20 of them. I'm not maybe not 20, but there's a shit ton. And I don't know where those files are anymore either, which is a problem. I mean,
shit.
Don't forget, I accidentally formatted the wrong drive one day.
Oh yeah, you do that.
Yeah, one of my storage drives I accidentally formatted. Yeah, so far nothing important's not turned up.
Right.
That I couldn't replace, but still, you don't know what you have.
Yeah,
you don't have it until it's gone, and you don't know it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't remember it, if you don't notice it's missing, well, then apparently it wasn't important in the first place.
Yeah, well, that's what we tell ourselves as we forget every goddamn thing, Lloyd, don't we?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah.
But my dad forgot that we're coming by tomorrow. And he made the appointment. Yeah, to meet with this guy.
Right.
I had to spell it out for him and remind him. Then he called today and told me he couldn't find any of his, reports, from the stocks and whatever and annuities.
Right. Yeah.
It's like, Dad, I have that stuff. You gave it to me like several weeks ago. We talked about it because you wanted me to look into most recent numbers and see if I can create accounts for you. And I kept putting it off because I really should do it there. When he's there and he's got his phone right there, because they're gonna try to verify.
Right. Yeah.
And all that other stuff. So it's just been sitting. I haven't touched it. It's just been sitting there. The will, he's got a little file cabinet with all this whatever's his investments, and then he has the one with then he's got the deed, which is like not a deed, the will, which is a book like that.
Right.
So I was supposed to go through them. I never touched them. I don't know. You start doing that, you're kind of accepting the fact he's not going to be here anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That is a hard
psychologically. I'm just not ready.
Right. Yeah. So,
just not ready. Wifey's talking about taking her Social Security check in December.
Oh, really? So she's talking about retiring?
No, she won't retire.
Oh,
I mean, she'll be 62. Yeah. She'll take the 70% check. It doesn't matter. Right. When I croak, she gets my check anyway. They give you the bigger of the two. You get 2 checks for now, but when one of us goes, you get the bigger of the 2.
Get the bigger of the 2, yeah.
So you may as well grab it, and why not? Because she can make about 25 grand before it affects the check. And she's a waitress.
Right. Yeah.
You know, so they don't know what she really makes. I'm okay, you know. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing anything anybody else wouldn't do. You know, they've been good to us. I'm in Florida because of him. You know, we were living in Pennsylvania. He said, "Well, come stay with me until you get your own place," and that's what we did. And then the market crashed, and nobody could get any money. It's like we were there like 20 minutes. Now we were there just a few weeks, and I got approved, you know, for a loan, and I was looking around. I almost dropped the hammer. But I wasn't happy with the price range we were in. It's a long story, but credit could have been better. Divorces, you know. So anyway, and then all of a sudden I couldn't get anybody. Like the whole market just dropped out. They weren't giving money to anybody. The houses dropped down. So yeah, but it was because of him, because he had a small investment in something, ING, and he got all paranoid about them because of what he was hearing on the news. So he cashed it out. And we used that as a note on the property. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, paid him off a long time ago when I took that. What do you call loan?
Home equity.
Yeah, but you know, I owe him. You know, I wouldn't be here. I mean, I'd probably still be in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, nothing really wrong with Pennsylvania.
Now you're living in paradise.
No, I like it here. I like it a lot here. I think it's one of the best things I ever did. And frankly, I think I'm fairly Floridian. In December will be 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is longer than New Jersey or New York.
Yeah.
Way longer, by the way. I'm already longer than New Jersey. And Pennsylvania is 26. So I'd have to crack another 6 years to catch up to Pennsylvania.
I've lived here
26 and a half, maybe.
26, over 45 years, 45 and a half years now.
Been here in Colorado 56 years. Yep.
Yeah.
56. Where did you live before?
I lived in Michigan for almost 10 years.
When you were a kid?
He started out in Colorado, and then he moved to Michigan, and then he moved back to Colorado. So.
Yep.
Thank you, Brenda. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, everybody knows they got paid for it, but you know, you get they said it'd take a minute. That's a copy of what's actually recorded. If I looked it up online, I would see that document. So, and I can
but you always like to have that piece of paper.
I mean, it's kind of cool you can do that, but it's a little easy to get title information here. You know.
Yeah.
Just is.
Yeah, it is.
Not that anybody wants this house. I don't know. It might. I mean, it's small. But
it's a nice little crib.
But it's small but mighty. It's small but it's fine. You know. There's two of us here. What do we need? You know. But anyway,
I think he's happy with you there, Dominic.
Yeah, I know. Wants to sit on the keyboard.
Oh.
So,
you know, it sounded like he said kitty board. Just saying.
Yeah, it did sort of sound like kitty board.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Maybe he misunderstands because of your Australian accent.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, what kind of cat is that?
Yeah, it's probably a yank.
Tuxedo.
Tuxedo.
Tuxedo?
I don't think.
There
that's
you go. Because everybody knows.
A breed.
Well, Tennessee.
You're gonna say black. He's black. Okay, so Nigeria.
Tennessee.
Huh?
Mostly black, but on the Jabot area, it's all white.
I got it.
White under here.
Sure.
Yeah. See, that means it's from Tennessee. You know, Tennessee tuxedo.
Or Antarctica.
It might be. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it doesn't understand what he said when he said keyboard, and it sounded like kitty board.
Yeah.
Because he's from Tennessee.
Cats, you know what? Cats are beautiful creatures, and they're easy. They're easy, and but dude, so allergic. If there was one in this house, I would. You'd have to call the ambulance in the morning for me. You know. All right, I'm exaggerating, but it's pretty bad. I've had to go to the hospital due to allergies before, you know, in my life, and so allergic to cats, so bad. I mean, I deal with birds, even though I'm allergic to them too. But they just don't seem to leave the dander all over your friggin' living space that a cat does. But not dogs. Dogs are fine.
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. It's a different type of dander between
Dander.
cats and dogs.
Yeah, it's the size of the dander. The cat dander is very, very fine.
Very fine. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I wish I could say I like cats because they'd be freaking easy. I mean, these girls aren't gonna. I mean, they're spry as can be at almost 14 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, in November they'll be 14, but still, they're no spring chickens. These old girls, and they still act like it. I mean, aren't you seeing them? They're just. And so have you, Lloyd. They're just going, and sometimes I worry that who's going to feed them when I'm gone because they don't. I think they're going to outlive me.
Yeah.
We had a Shih Tzu that lived to be 18. So yeah.
Yeah.
You had a what now?
We had a Shih Tzu that lived to be 18 years old.
Oh, what?
A Shih Tzu.
A Shih Tzu. I like how properly you said it the last try. A Shih Tzu.
It's
it's kind of like
he was
I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, and it's kind of like asshole.
Yeah,
because you have called me asshole several times in our friendship. A Shih Tzu, yeah, they can live a long time.
Oh yeah.
And even though they're typically they're fairly sedentary because they're lap dogs. They're meant to just be mushes and constantly show you how much they love you. Sometimes that gets a little clingy. But like our dogs get so much exercise.
Oh yeah.
So that's again.
We gotta chase those
eyes and the teeth will be long gone, and they'll be running around the yard, banging into the fence and stuff.
Yeah, Shih Tzus aren't bad. We had a bitch and frizzy once.
So is it dear?
Bitch and frizzy. What's that?
Yeah. Bichon Frise.
Fish. Well,
Bichon
we just call
Bichon. They're supposed to be pretty smart.
Yeah. The one we had was dumber than a box of rocks. I just call them bitch and frizzies.
Yeah, no, it wasn't the trainer. No, it was the dog.
Ranger turned out pretty damn smart. I've got some of my dogs are smart. I got 2 Chihuahuas. One's smart as can be, and the other one he's just dumber than a box of rocks.
It's funny how different their personalities can be too, from the same brood. These two were, I think, the last 2 out. They came out. One was, and Bella was the runt of the litter. So when we got them, Bella, there was 2 left, both these 2 girls, and Bella was tiny, like we couldn't say no. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to leave this poor little thing by itself, first of all, and I thought it'd be a good idea to get 2, so that's how we got 2. And well, they got bigger. Bella's actually a decent size for a Shih Tzu now. That's what's funny. You can't tell when they're pups like that.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not a big girl. She's like 13 and a half pounds, and that's like a tiny bit more than average.
Yeah.
Whereas Mandy is just ridiculous. I mean, she's like 19 and a half, 20 pounds. She's just a big girl.
Yeah. Almost like a Lhasa.
Almost. Well, she's like the size of one, but only not in size though. Not in. She's just all muscle. She's just constantly running and chasing things down and keeping my backyard clear of vermin. Yeah. So, if you come by, let me know if you're going to come by.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. That would be fun to watch. Get that on video. Yeah.
Do they like
they would lick him to death.
Throw the tennis ball out. Go get it. Go get the tennis.
World's worst watchdog. I mean, they would be barking because you're not petting me. Pet me.
Yeah, it's like I walked in the house, walked right up to him that last time.
They remembered you, I think.
Apparently,
I really because they would, even if they knew you, they would still react. Come on over. Right. He's here. Come here. And then give them a little pet and tell them shut up, and they go lay down or whatever. But that's how they act. But they reacted like you were just there like last week. You know what I mean? They were
like
pretty,
part of somebody in the house. Somebody extra. Yeah, I know.
It's a slow moving gray guy. Got it. There he is. Yeah.
There's that old part. Yeah.
Well, you know what the funny thing? You know what the reasoning is? We don't have guests. We don't. The only people that have been here in the last 4 years. Even Ray didn't come in the house when he came by and we took the boat out. Right? Did he use the bathroom? He might have used the bathroom. But when if it wasn't for you guys coming over for the meetup, the only person to be in this house was my dad, and only maybe twice in a year. So we don't have guests. So the dogs should probably be able to recognize people.
Right. Yeah.
It's not like there's a busload of people coming through here to.
Hey, there's that
him
kid
again.
with the sticks.
Yeah.
Tour bus of people coming through my living room. But no, but that was pretty good, I thought. Yeah.
I thought it was too. I was kind of.
They're good girls, so they shut up.
Yeah, they are good.
You tell them to shut up, they shut up.
Yep.
They just get a little excited here and there.
Not like Art.
He's always barking.
I know it. He's one of the most annoying dogs. He's a miniature.
Enough about your wardrobe malfunction.
It's funny. The chat's kind of stopped talking, and the last thing I see is what Brenda typed in there. Asshole is endearing, LOL, and it's just staying like right in my field of view the whole time. I'm talking to you guys. I keep seeing the word asshole.
Here. Yeah,
it's distracting me. I think Art's talking. Oh, look, asshole is endearing. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
We got 12 people watching. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, they're stunned by our palaver.
Yeah.
There's a word I haven't used probably ever.
Yeah.
Palaver.
Palaver. Okay.
I need a drink. I'll be right back.
Is that anything like havering?
What?
A palaver? Is that anything like havering?
A palaver, yeah.
Like what?
To haver?
To haver.
To haver.
No.
Haver. Haver.
Oh, Brenda, it's perfectly fine. And you're right. Asshole is endearing. I got it. Although I wouldn't call you one, you see, because you're female friends. The asshole is only endearing when you're talking to another guy.
Yeah.
It's kind of a sexist endearing, but it's
Well,
if I said that to a woman, I would be very uncomfortable. First of all, saying
the entourage, yeah.
Well, right, because within this entourage. But no, I mean, if you're actually friends with somebody when you can call them an asshole and they laugh.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They say F you, prick, or whatever. And it's like it's just like passing wind. It's like a breeze passing by. It just comes out of your orifice and it's just here and it's gone, and you laugh and then you move on. Because you're not, it's a little different between saying, hey, asshole, or you are an asshole. And that's different.
I don't know. Art says it, and I don't care how mean he sounds. It's still funny.
Art can be pretty nasty.
Oh yeah,
I've heard him get real nasty and uncalled for and all that good stuff. Not me. Now I am a wilting flower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a fucking drink.
What, crabgrass?
I need a drink, asshole. Shut up.
Yeah, I know, right? So I just happened to look over. I found my multimeter that I bought, brand new. Never been sitting.
Wow.
It's in one of my other bags, and I went to. I had a bag that it had a multimeter and a set of files in it. And that's all it had. Big bag, and I thought, well, that's perfect for putting my hand router, my electric hand router in. So I thought, well, I'll pull this out and put it where I can find it. So I'll lay it over here, and then I won't know where the hell I put it. It's amazing the things that I'm looking for a set of guitar tuning keys, locking tuning keys that a spare set I got, and I put them somewhere I cannot find them. I don't know where the hell I put them. I've looked through everything, and just they're not around. So because I bought a set and I didn't like them, so I replaced them with another set. But I thought for these guitars here, I could use them for that. I can't find them. I've hunted high and low for them. Can't find them. So I'm sure they're somewhere. I just probably be the last place I look. So, but yeah.
What are you? Did you lose your marbles or something?
Yeah. No, a set of 6 tuning keys that for guitar.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
I got.
because you need it right now.
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, I kind of did, but
can you tune
a set of these.
Oh, tuna fish. Yeah, there you
Yeah.
So you get one of those things off a can of sardines. The key
Yeah.
that
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Speaking of, that's why I'm wearing a bandage, because I opened a can of dog food today for a ranger. Cut the shit out of myself with that damn can. Like, son of a bitch, that hurt.
Oh,
And I mean, it bled like a stuck hog too.
huh.
So, however, stuck hog bleeds. Yeah. Oh my God, I am tired today. I
Me
stayed up
too.
way too late watching that show. Because I watched the damned after show too.
Lost your marbles. Where did that come from?
Uncle Bill's show.
I mean, did you ever, you hear these things and you just accept them for what they are, and then you think, where the hell did that come from? And this is the magic of the interwebs that allows us to find out.
Yes.
Like that.
Where does it come? I assume it comes from when
Doesn't
kids
sound
used
like they
to
know,
shoot
to be
marbles.
honest. It doesn't. It sounds like they're guessing, to be honest with you. But it's losing your marbles is a popular idiom that means to go crazy, become irrational, or lose one's mental faculties, or sound like art. The phrase has roots. See, exactly. The phrase has roots in late 19th century slang and classic children's games of marbles, where having all of your marbles symbolized possessing your wits or valuables. History of the phrase. While many people mistakenly associate the idiom with the 1954 film The Cane Mutiny, where the character nervously jiggles metal balls, the phrase predates the movie. It likely evolved from children playing the game of marbles. If the player was eliminated or lost their pieces, they were metaphorically losing their marbles. Over time, it transitioned into a broader figurative as a way to describe someone acting out of character, nonsensically or irrationally. That's the whole thing. Just read it to you. I mean, there's more. They start talking about other things like off your rocker, and that's another one. Where'd that come from? Off your rocker.
Yeah.
Did somebody fall off? Somebody famous fall off a rocker when they went loony?
Well, I mean, look at Abraham Lincoln. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he fell.
We are not doing Abraham Lincoln jokes here. What now?
Yeah.
What about
Abraham Lincoln?
What? Because he got knocked off his rocker? Is that what you're saying?
You bet he did. Yeah.
When he was shot.
Mm-hmm.
What the F is wrong with you?
No, he was in a regular theater seat.
First of all, he was in the theater. He wasn't in a rocket chair. Yeah.
He wasn't
Bring Abe's rocker up here. Rip out that stupid balcony seat.
Yeah.
Abe wants to sit in his rocker. I don't know. Could have been the president. Could do whatever he wants.
Yeah,
but to joke about it it's too soon.
Yeah. It is, yeah.
Yeah. I can honestly say there was somebody who didn't deserve it. He wasn't perfect.
Yeah.
Wasn't perfect. But most of what he did turned out pretty goddamn good.
He did. Yeah.
Anyway.
The loss of the Elgin marbles. What the hell are the Elgin marbles?
So Mark's going to have some English.
Elgin
marbles.
Yeah.
Oh, no. The English invented that because we're losing our marbles on a daily basis. Just watch the news.
Just watching it, yeah.
Just watch the news, but don't talk about it online.
Belgian marbles.
If you want to stay out of jail.
Yeah.
The best way to
find... Trevor?
Yeah, I should probably be afraid to go to England because I may have said things in jest, jolly old, to Mark.
Right, that they'll arrest you
there could already be a
a warrant out.
Sign in the post office with my face on it.
Good point, Trevor.
There you go.
Best way to find
Famous.
something that you have lost is to buy another, and 9 times out of 10 you will put it down in the same place as the last one. Yeah. Point in case.
Did
So
you
I'm
just
sitting here at my
that,
desk?
Trevor just did that. He must have.
Yeah.
For him to come up with that quick. I've done it too, but he must have just done that. I'm sorry, Lloyd. Please continue with your charming story.
Well, I lost my cell phone today.
No.
And
Oh,
I
crap.
got this. I got this. It came in the mail. This DNA test that I'm going to do this week to find out who I'm related to or not. Anyway, it was on sale through My Heritage.
You're going to be on
Anyway,
Moritz.
so I thought I'd put it underneath that, and then I had another, and no, it's not there. So here's my. It must be under.
You're not the father.
I hunted all over for it. And I finally went into my bedroom, got on my iPad, put find my phone. And I turned on the alarm, and I come walking out here, and I could hear it ringing when I came out here. I'm looking.
I just call myself from another line and make the phone ring.
Well, that's basically what I do with my
But
iPad.
I have Find My Phone as well. Android has that. You don't have to.
Yeah. Well, I don't have another line to call from, so. But anyways.
Well, that's gotta fix that.
Yeah. I only got one number, so. Anyways,
you can call through the internet, my homie. But please continue.
Yeah. Well, I did basically that. So I'm sitting here and I'm looking around. I'm still hearing it ring, but I can't find the damn thing. It was sitting literally this far from me, right in front of me, but it was upside down, and for whatever reason, I didn't notice. It blended in with all the rest of the shit I got sitting here. If that wasn't bad enough, I pick it up and I move it somewhere else, and I'll be damned if I didn't lose it again. Not more than 10 minutes later, I moved
it could have been worse. You could have been using the light on it to find your phone.
Yeah, there you go.
I have done something almost as bad. I was talking to Mel, and he was going to send me some pictures, and we're talking on the phone. I said, well, hang on a second. I started looking around. I son of a bitch. I get up, and he says, what are you looking for? I said, I'm looking for my phone. I said, I got to go in the bedroom. I think I left it in there. He said, what in the hell are you talking to me on? Yeah, I was had it to my ear. Yeah. But I'd laid it down on my computer, and it just so happened it sort of blends in. But I mean, I literally 5 minutes after so the next time I put it up face up, so I at least got an idea of what it's, what I'm. But it's like, oh my God, I was losing it today. But yeah,
I a couple times a month, I would say, once or twice a month.
Speaking of great
my
mysteries,
wife points to something in my hand that I'm looking for all over the place. Once or twice a month. I can't find my vape, and it's in my left hand the entire time I'm looking for it.
Did you find your glass from Saturday night?
What glass?
Your glass, your glass of liquor that you went and made
it was in the sink. It was.
I told you to look in the sink.
I know. I'm such an idiot. No, I must have decided to rinse it out. Put it in the sink. I had enough or whatever. Like, this is just orange juice, by the way. But I forgot I couldn't find the glass. No, it turned up.
Now it's been answered.
Mahal here, it's got to turn up. But that's sad though. When you lose something in such a small place, all the time, and it's kind of aggravating sometimes. You're ready to go to work, and you're not going out the door because
you can't find your
glasses, and you're wearing them or whatever. You know what I mean?
You put the glasses on your head, and you go, "Where are they?"
I don't do that. I could actually be wearing them and look for them.
Oh yeah, I've done that too. Yeah.
So they did a memory test on me. I just went to the doctor. My yearly free, how you doing?
Medicare
That's
exam,
what I really do. How you feeling about that? How's that going? How's this going? Let me listen to your heart. Let me listen to your lungs. Okay. That's that. So anyway, but it's a yearly thing. It's free. So I went. And why did I bring this up? God damn it!
Oh,
they did a memory test. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
And you flunked.
But it was an easy one. It was. She said, "Say, remember these 3 words." Oh. She goes, "Captain, garden, picture." It's funny. I can remember those are the words, by the way, which is amazing that I just remembered those because Captain Garden picture. Okay, Captain Garden picture. Now I forgot I didn't do my little trick, my mnemonic trick. See, when I count the safe in the morning, there's 4 numbers to remember, and I say them out loud so I hear them. You know what I mean? And then then I go and I grab the paper money thing, and I go over to the computer, and I remember the numbers.
Yeah.
I'll even start counting a bank and still remember them because I said them out loud. That's my little trick. But you know what I mean? I guess it's only from practice because here's what happened. Okay, Captain Garden picture. Wonderful. Okay, and there's a circle. She gives me a circle and a pen and a paste. She goes, okay, I want you to put in all the hours of a clock. So I don't know what they're going to do with young people with this because they don't even know what a fucking analog clock looks like. They really don't. They can't read them. I had kids that work for me that couldn't read an analog clock. So I said, well, that's the time. She goes, yeah, I don't know what that means. Honest to God, girls in college. So anyway, she goes, make it 11:05 is what she said, I think. Yeah, that's what she said. So, I mean, and I did it. Said, well, this must be important. It's not. It's a distraction. You know what I mean? So they go, although she said, some people don't do it very well, but I can't even imagine that. I've got 9, 3. I did it like that first. I did the 4, and then I filled in the rest of the numbers to make it like perfect practically because I want to pass this test like an idiot, and I put the long line towards it, to the right place, 1, 5 minutes after, 11. And the little line towards the 11, and I hand it to her, and she goes, okay, what are the 3 words, right? Oh, yeah, Captain Garden, gone. Gone. She said, I guess 2 out of 3 ain't bad. She goes, no, you passed. I said, it passed. I remembered it later, and I kept saying it just to be annoying, by the way. Captain Garden picture. Captain Garden. Yeah, because there was a little cheat at the beginning because she said Captain. I'm thinking of Ray, Captain Joe. You know what I mean? So that's helpful, right? Garden, no, less helpful. Picture. Wow. Anyway, that's what they did. So if they try to trick you like that, it's a diversionary tactic.
Yeah. Mine, I think, was apple.
So I don't know what I got to do to fail. Not remember one word. That would be a problem.
That would be a problem. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. It's not for sissies.
Then you'll be riding the short yellow bus.
Well, some of us are sissies about it. We sit here and complain about it on live internet. Some of us are pussies about it. That would be,
Yeah. Apple, pencil, house were my 3 words from.
Apple. Oh, you did the same thing.
Yeah.
And you still remember? Did you at the time? Did you remember?
Yep.
So you're better than me, homie. Did it make you draw a clock?
I couldn't tell you if I even ate yesterday or what I had. Actually, I had to stop and think. Did I eat today? Yes, I did. I had pizza today. First time I've had a pizza in.
Well, then it's memorable because you missed it. Did you? I would imagine. Do you like pizza?
Yeah.
Then you probably missed it. Did they make you draw a clock to remember those 3 words?
Yeah,
same thing. Yeah, same test.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Same
probably
test,
some standardized initial testing thing.
Yeah.
Standard. If you didn't do well, they'd go to some other level, and then
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, not yet. I guess.
Well, speaking
You're right.
of
It's
cell
better
phone,
than the alternative. Yeah. So
my girlfriend's cell phone, the battery puffed up, so it's pushing the LCD or the screen out.
Right.
It's swelling. It's gone bad. It's swelling. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could take it to a cell store. They could change it in an hour to get it back to you.
Mm-hmm.
They got to. I mean, I could do it. Want to send it here? Send it from the Philippines to here.
Okay.
Pay for this to ship it back. And it's a product that has a lithium battery in it, so that'll be cheap.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
My wife thought her battery was bad. Here's a trick. Helpful hint from Eloise. You ready? She thought now she's got a Google Pixel 6a. It's getting a little long in the tooth, still being supported, so screw it. And it's a nice phone.
Right.
Not a mark on it. She's got this ridiculous cover on it. But anyway, she thinks the battery's going bad. Oh God. Because the Google, just like every other phone, is sealed. You got to heat it up and split the glue and peel it apart and watch all kinds of videos as to how many 10,000 these little tiny little screws you got to take out. But I've got all the shit for that. You know what I mean? I can do it, but it's not like I don't want to make a hobby out of it. But anyway, so she says that to me. And I'm like, well, what makes you think so? It gets warm when it's charging. I see, well, most phones do. My phone gets pretty warm when it's charging. So it's not a thing. And then I watched it, and it looked like it was jumping charge, not charge, charge, not charge, because she was moving it around. It was plugged into the charging. There's like the charger's over by the wall. It's like a 6-foot cable you got, whatever.
Yeah.
And because that phone doesn't have wireless charging. So it's like, it might not be the phone, and that's all. And just a helpful hint from Eloise. All right. One end of it over time, especially being plugged in and being used, while instead of first of all, make sure you clean the inside of your phone. Make sure there's no dust or paper or whatever. But all I did was reverse it and plug that into the charging half, which is not going to get moved around at all. You know what I'm saying? She's got it in a box, so it's totally stabilized. So there's no movement there.
Right.
And put the piece that never got pulled out more than once into her phone. Fix the problem. See that? I replaced the battery just like that.
Yeah.
So that's my helpful hint from Eloise. Turn your phone cable around when it starts to.
There you go.
Charging access. Yeah. As if any of you guys keep a phone more than 2 years. So, Art, you were going to say something, and I totally spoke over you. I'm really sorry. Like I just did to Lloyd. Just
right idea, Trevor.
What were you saying?
Oh, yeah, her phone gets really hot when she charges.
Oh, that will. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. That's why it's swelling. It's the resistance on it has gotten.
Yeah, she showed me a video, and I'm like, yeah, that's swollen up. So I said, find out how much to pay, to fix it, because
you want to do that before it actually cracks the back crystal. You know what I mean? You want to, or damages anything else or leaks. But what is that, Charles? I think you know a little bit about electronics, don't you? Don't you have that in you? What happens to batteries as they age and the resistance rises because you blah blah blah, and because it's getting hot, it's swelling.
Yes,
hey, Jimbo.
Hey, Jimbo chart.
Well, it's not just the heat. There could be actual gas expansion inside the battery case, and that's what's really dangerous.
Yeah.
Well, is the gas generated by all the heat being produced and the melting and separating the plastics, the whatever the fuck.
I think it's the actual. I don't know about the plastics in the actual case itself. I think it's whatever's inside the stuff that actually stores the electricity. It just gets worn out.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying. I mean, because it just seems like it's not a gradual thing. It seems like batteries are fine, and then
they're not. Yeah,
right, and then they're not. The swelling happens over maybe a month.
Well,
you know what I mean? You could have the battery for 3 years, and it's perfectly flat and slick.
If in Arch
back in the day, because we used to be able to
I figured what it is,
put a new battery in.
That well, he mentioned the gas is swelling in there. I figured there was a lot of gas swelling in that battery because of all the bullshit videos that Art sends to her, and that caused all that hot air in there.
Right.
Gas in, gas out. Garbage in, gas in all the time on that phone.
Yeah. He's always sending shit to me, and shit is really gassy.
Well, in any case, you don't want to. I mean, you can use it, but that's not good. That's not good for your electronics. It's not producing the correct
voltage. Yeah, my iPhone, of course, it gets hot when it charges too. But I have a wireless or the magnetic charger system.
Same here.
And when I'm driving down the road, if it of course it kind of sits up to where the sun comes in the front window. If it gets too hot, it shuts down charging. If it says, it will continue to charge after it cools down.
Well, iPhones. I mean, I thought they got past that. They were known as phones that went dark kind of easy, because it was a
Oh
problem.
yeah, well, it didn't go dark. It just quits charging for the moment.
Well, right. Well,
Yeah.
that's why I went in the old days. That's why they went dark.
They
because
used to go
they were
dark,
shutting
yeah.
down things to cool,
Cool off.
whatever's causing the most heat at that time was probably the GPU.
Yeah.
But
But
they
mine
had their
hasn't shut
reputation.
down
I
like
thought
that
that
in
was
a long
gone.
time.
I've overheated. Don't get me wrong. I've overheated Amazon phones and
Oh yeah.
flying
Yeah.
drones in the direct sunlight and like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's interesting that it does that. But
Yeah, I
I
think that's
have
the way
I
they've
have
gotten away
a
from having to shut it completely down is that they shut down the charging side of it.
one of the cooler things I put in my truck because Lloyd talked me. I bought that Samsung Edge, 25 Edge, and it has wireless charging, obviously. Although Samsung's kind of limited. They're limited to 20, I think 25 watts or some shit. Or maybe the newer ones are higher, but it's been 25 as far as I know. In any case, that's fine. But you what is that called? That mag that
MagSafe.
MagSafe. That's what I got. I got like a MagSafe. You have to have a cover with this phone to support that. So it's the ring that
Right.
actually. So I have one of those magnetic wireless chargers that normally you can buy, and you stick them in your air vent,
Yeah.
and you just take your phone and you get in the car, and that's it.
Yeah.
It actually makes that sound, and
Makes that sound, yeah.
I mean, God, it's so convenient.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can watch your YouTube when you're driving down. I don't do that. Actually, that's my entertainment in a car is YouTube. But anyway, what I did was I had a mounted phone holder that actually had the same size ball on it. Was able to, and it's right there. Tweak.
Right. Just switch
But it does sit in the sun. But so far, so good. With a truck, you got a truck too. But what did you have it on the dashboard?
membrane. Let's see. This is the membrane between the two chemicals gets damaged over time, and the heat and swelling is due to the two channel chemicals egating through the membrane. Notice I said egating instead of edgeting.
Yeah.
Well, he had a little typo there, but that's fine. That's
But
interesting.
I figured out what he meant.
Well, the two chemicals are getting through.
Yeah, that's what it means. I know. I knew what it
whatever
meant.
that word is. That's what he's saying.
Yeah,
Getting through. Yeah.
Getting through. Yeah, see, getting. Just like I said.
If you're flying in a plane, never charge your phone fully. I never charge mine past 95% anyways. They said that's better.
I kill my phones. They're on the charger all the frickin' time.
Well, mine has iPhone has a setting in there that you can go in and set how hard you want to charge.
Yeah.
And iPhone recommends not over 95% because that will actually lengthen the time of the battery.
To me, it all sounds like horseshit. Because here's the thing: if they weren't such dicks, they would automatically make your phone do that. And tell you 100% because that's the 100% you're getting, motherfucker. Because we're going to reserve, just like hard drives do. There's reserve space that it needs that you lose out of the overall. That's all. And they could do that, but they don't want to do that because they want to give you all the ridiculous marketing performance numbers. The battery can last because it's not going to at 95%. Like because they're going to market it to you. This battery will last if you don't use it for 3 days, and if you're using it, the average user 11 hours, whatever, 10 hours, 9 hours, whatever. But you got to seriously eat into that if you're honest.
Yeah,
which they're not, because they're going to tell you not to charge it to 100%. So you're never going to get those. You're never going to get those.
And the thing is though, I may not get, I may I lose 5% of that charge on my phone. So because I limited that. And so but I run my phone all day long. I'm usually watching something on it. Even when I'm sitting here, I've got something else going on the phone. And I can be up for 12, 13 hours. Yeah, I know, right? Anyways, I can be on 12, 13 hours and watching YouTube videos and everything else on it. And it isn't until late at evening, about 13 and a half hours, it starts saying down to 15%. You need to start charging your battery. So, and usually by then it's time for me to go to bed anyways, and I go and put it on the charger.
I'm very uncomfortable. My phone gets below like 75%.
Oh hell!
I don't like it getting below that. No.
Yeah. Well, if
When
I
look
don't
at
go
it
anywhere,
56%, I'm like, I got to get this thing on a charger now.
yeah.
I'm just the way I am.
Well, I mean, I could plug it in over here if I wanted to. It's just that's the reason I like to have a battery that will last me for years, and that's the reason why I do
No, I
95%.
understand. You're being thrifty and smart.
I am,
and I'm not.
and
Because here's the
yeah.
thing: that battery's probably still going to last 3 years, and by then I'm going to want another phone anyway. So whatever the fuck.
Oh my, I usually go about 5 years between phones. So
I went a good long time with the last one before I got this
you
one.
did quite a while on that one. I know.
Yeah, I know. Well, no, the 9, I had that, the 9 Plus, the Pro, whatever, Plus, that OnePlus 9
Yeah, one of those, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I had that. Well, it was past. It actually hit the end of its updates. So
updates, yeah.
That'd be over 3 years. So I did all right. See, now, like Samsung, I don't know. I might have this phone a long time. I mean, they're going to warranty it to like 2034 or some shit. 32? I don't know. A while. 32. Yeah, 7 years.
Yeah.
From the time it was released, which was last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't go out and buy the newest iPhone when they come out. I just
me neither.
I wait until
if it's doing what you want it to do. The only reason you get rid of it sooner than that is if there's some kind of a deal on a trade in, and you can't trade in a piece of shit old phone. It's still going to be somewhat late model where maybe they could sell it for a couple $100. You know
well,
what I mean?
I could trade mine in every just because of the plan I'm on. I could trade it in every 12 months if I wanted to, but
if you wanted
I don't.
to, you're continually paying that way though.
Oh yeah, and I just I usually wait until until I'm ready for it to really do an upgrade. Like you said, something's going like this last time. I went from a 13 to a 16, and I'd gone from the 13. The one before that was an 8, or no, it was a 7. So I went from a 7 to a 13, and 13 to 16. The only reason I went to the 16 is because James had gotten my iPhone 7, and well, they no longer supported it, and it was so, they were getting to where they were dropping 4G, and so he needed to upgrade anyway. So I upgraded my phone and gave him my 13, and he just, he thinks he's shitting in tall cotton, and I'm happy as a clam in hollandaise sauce.
No, as long as they work, you could keep them.
Yeah.
Unless some new technology makes them obsolete, which can happen. No, I mean, 7 years is a long time. Let's just see if I don't destroy it by then. But I don't have a history of doing that either. So, I don't do what I'm supposed to do, and I haven't been going through batteries. So, I've replaced one over the years.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But like
Lloyd, I got
because hey, you have a nice evening.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, Art.
Okay,
Yeah, I didn't. I just glanced down at the
Night.
time, realized we'd gone way over. Yeah.
Yeah,
we've gone over.
It's gone.
I got this
So-
phone for nothing because my 9 Pro still had a little value left to it, and that was the
Yeah.
deal. If you had a certain plan, I upgraded my plan a little bit.
Yeah.
But the phone ended up costing. I have the insurance on it. $19 a month is a lot of money for insurance, I think.
Yeah,
might
Mark's
just-
had
might-
his 11 Pro Max for 6 years now. So, hey
Yeah.
guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call the show, and we can sit around BS afterwards in case anybody needs to run. I can do that. They can do that. So,
Mhm.
all right. I want to thank everybody who hung in here. We still got 6 hanging in there. I didn't even look to see how many we had total, but It was an enjoyable show. Thanks, guys, for being here, and let's go ahead and end this stream. Good night, everybody. Have a good week, folks.
Good night, folks.
He's a time machine wrapped in plaid and scorn. A man of the day, but yesterday sworn. With every gripe, there's a wink of clue that the world's still good if you find your view. The grumpy vlogger's got a lot to say about the good old times and the price we pay. He's grumbling loud, but you still stay, 'cause the past feels closer when he hits play.
How dare you!